My transition to the city's been amazing. It's great people, great restaurants. Just to have a new scenery has been good for me, just like a restart, refreshment. So I'm excited to get things going. I've shown my face, to a couple events, here at the gun violence and just going to the inner city by Howard and just watching them play and pickup games, and donations, giving donations to the less fortunate and stuff, just trying to get my face in the city. Same thing I was doing in Denver, to just touch different types of communities. So I'm looking forward to it and getting this train rolling. I've been to a lot of restaurants. It's hard to name, but yeah, like RPM good pasta. I don't know, a few other ones. I don't know their names, by heart. I gotta look at my GPS stuff. I mean, it's been kind of fun for me just to having to restart like I'm a rookie again, just knowing where to go. I can't just get in my car and just drive. I gotta look at GPSs again. Just like meeting new people, it's fun. Meeting you guys, it's new faces, new city. I'm very excited, but transition been good. The players, took me in. It's easy with the transition. And, Wes being a head coach now, he had me in Denver before. Seeing me on the two-way and all that. So just to see him in his new position and see me in my stage of my career is definitely crazy. And, Brad's done a great job. All the guys just, telling me to, be at home and just play your game. We play pickup and just kind of making the transformation a lot easier. And then, my best friend Kyle on the team, so that definitely helps. Off the court?
Yeah.
For me, in Denver, I knew everybody's, background as far as, where they're from, how many siblings they have, and stuff like that. And it's big on me just being a leader. That's where it starts for me, just knowing the ins and outs and how I can get to this player. Because I can't talk to Kuz the same way I can talk to KP to get him going. So everywhere I played, I knew my teammates bigger than just basketball on the court. And I think that's why, people kind of gravitate towards me, just trying to be that leader and that good person on and off the court to, make guys feel more together, as a fist instead of an open hand. Yeah, the line can guard. He 6'5", long arms, slender built like me, but he got a lot of experience and he play at his own pace. So, having me and him in the backcourt for point guards, I think is really, really good. It gives you two different dynamics, at guards, but guards that, underrated in a sense and, ready to just keep proving doubters wrong. It's been good. It's just crazy how everything just come full circle in life. Just where we started at, like I remember just like in second, third grade, we spent the night over each other's house before AAU tournament and create ourselves on NBA Live on the same team, and then now we're sitting across from each other in the locker room. Like it gave me chills talking about, because I know it's a lot of kids all over the world doing that with their best friends now, and for us to do it and just show that it's possible and it can happen, that's all I want people to know. Like, you can make it. Everybody can be successful if y'all keep staying on the right path. So that's like our biggest journey, to go out there. Can't wait to play alongside of them, and we looking forward to. We wonder who's gonna have the best first assist to each other. So that's hopefully I can throw my alley or something. So it'll be good. Me personally, or like the team?
For you personally.
Three. I would say just having that smile on my face through adversity. I was always that person in Denver. And people could look at me when stuff got tough. I don't like really showing bad body language. I try to keep composed. Like, if we winning or losing the game, try to keep the same energy throughout. Because as a point guard, you basically a quarterback on the team. And if they see you panic, that's usually what follows. Try to keep everybody humble and just smooth in any situation we face this season. And then secondly, I just say also just being like a leader and trying to win games. I still like got that chip on my shoulder from getting picked 51st in the draft. So Like every night I go out, I just try to, prove the doubters again. Like I'm like the draft tomorrow, So I would say that, and also just making sure that we hold everybody accountable from top to bottom. I mean, luckily I've been able to make the playoffs every year I've been in the league. So just knowing how to get there as far as just making sure everybody is held accountable. I don't care if it's from, the top of the top to the last man, on the roster. That's where it has to start. And if we could do that and try to be 1% better than we were yesterday, I feel like this is the right direction where we want to take this thing here in DC. I mean, communication. I mean, like the best defensive teams in the NBA, they talk every possession, and I feel like if you can communicate, it trumps any confusion or on your rotation. So it start with talking. If I can be the back line of the defense, the people in front of me should be able to hear me, and that should help them know what's coming or what play they're getting into. So I would say by far is communication, and communication just gonna help us fly around. It's hard to guard these guys in this league because everybody's good. It's hard to guard, 5 other people if you're not communicating. So if we could do that and start there, we got the athletic ability. We got the guys that can do it. We got a very athletic team, but it starts there and just knowing our schemes and discipline. Just the depth, I mean, I'm obviously the shortest guy on the roster, but but we got a big team, So, with that length, we can mix up a lot of lineups to be real, real big at times out there. But honestly, I'm just like really just excited to get out there and just show the world. Like, they don't even got us like nowhere near up there in the East. And I mean, no disrespect, what I'm saying, to the East or to the West, but I feel like for what we got, it's a slap in the face to not even talk about it. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on his side. If I was on another team and seen the roster, you got to count them in, So I'm just excited for that, to be honest. Chip on our shoulder, chip on my shoulder, chip on everybody's shoulder. Y'all should have a chip on y'all shoulder, too. For sure. But that's how we got to rock this year, and that's how we got to, make people notice this. But we ain't going to talk much about it. We just got to go out there and play. So that's really what I'm most excited about. We all on the same page, man. That's all you need. I noticed the same thing. I try to engage, as much as possible with the fans and try to get acclimated, as much as possible, and just let them know I'm playing for you guys. I'm gonna lay it out on the line, every time I step on the court and lace up. So I just think, this is a big town, and I think, we owe them just like successful season, I know how much I love it was just watching the playoffs, when John was here and, all that, like the energy was like unmatched in here. So, I mean, why not? Why can't we bring that energy back? That's the mindset, I feel like the guys got, and definitely mindset I got. So if we all can stay focused on one accord, we owe this city, a DC, successful season, and we all can stay healthy. Like this, it can be a good one. For me, I definitely just enjoyed just having that comfortability to. I'm a big time WNBA fan, but now having the Mystics there also is an easy transition for me. My mom was a hooper. She coached at the highest level, so I always had much respect for women and what they do and how they play the game of basketball. So me just nibbling there and then watching the go-go try out, like I don't never forget where I came from. So I always go check out talent, and if I can give a hint or any little side note to a guy that I see potential in, like I'm going to do that. It's just in my blood, so that's why I was at the go tryout. You never know. You never know how your story or your impact on somebody can be for 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Because I know how I feel if an NBA player came and watched me hoop when I was trying to get there. So, yeah, that's why I went there. But as far as just like getting in the community, that's something I always did and hold myself accountable and pride on. Coming from the Flint, Michigan, a tough spot. Just seeing how everywhere is different, you know, different, diverse everywhere. So if I could help people sometimes just want to gravitate to you and just, it's easy to put up a tweet and say, I'm fighting for this, I'm doing this. I'm the type I'd rather go there and make them feel like they can touch you and actually hear you instead of doing it behind the app, you know. So that's what I kind of pride myself on. It feels good to be back with Coach West. I'm just happy, just like, it's really just like a blessing, you know. Happy belated birthday to him too, by the way. He getting up there. But just like West, like he gonna hold me to like a different type of standard. You know, our relationship is more of a, just like a father son, like, because we grew in Denver. As far as I can go in the West office and talk to him about life. It ain't gotta be all about basketball. So he know at the end of the day how much I love the game, and I know how much he want to win. So I feel like it's gonna be an easy transition because he just seen me behind the scenes putting in work for years. So he know when I'm hungry and when I got that chip. So it's gonna be so easy to just transition, and I'm excited because I just gonna be able to show y'all, you know, because me and him got that chemistry. So I just like coaches he not gonna give me nothing. He gonna be on me. He expect me to take that step this year and also just like take that step to a point where the win in offense, like he on me about it, you know, and I need that. I don't need that. It's all right, Monte. Nah, I don't need that. And Wes gonna give me that. So I'm looking forward to it.